Dwayne Wade, who played in the NBA for 16 years, was a proud friend and former teammate on Sunday. During the Big Three championship game, Mario Chalmers delivered the game winner for Miami 305 to beat the Chicago Triplets, 52-48. The former Miami Heat guard, who played alongside Wade from 2008 to 2015 and won 2 championships with him, drained a triple to cap off a 9-0 run for the title. While Chalmers only had 5 points in the game, there's no denying his clutch shot was the most important one. Michael Beasley led the scoring for Miami 305 with 25 points along with 12 rebounds, while Lance Stephenson had 14 points and 9 boards. Meanwhile, Montrezl Harrell had 16 points in a losing effort for the Chicago Triplets. Dwayne Wade was hyped. Wade, for his part, was tuned in during the Big Three championship and was quick to react after witnessing Chalmers seal the deal for Miami 305. On his Instagram stories, the Heat icon shared a video of Chalmers' clutch play and wrote, "That's what he do. Mario, expletive, Chalmers." Sure enough, it's not only Wade who was impressed by Chalmers' play. Fans also took to the comment section of CBS Sports Video to show their excitement for Chalmers and his new Miami team. "Put some respect on his name, bro, is clutch," a fan said of Chalmers. A commenter added, "That man just has the clutch gene." Beasley and Chalmers on the same team is something special, a supporter remarked. Can Mario Chalmers continue winning? For what it's worth, many viewers also took notice how Chalmers has won at every level of basketball. As Ira Winderman of the South Florida Sun-Sentinel reported, the 39-year-old Chalmers won 2 championships in high school in Alaska, 2002 and 2003, an NCAA title with Kansas, 2008, 2 NBA titles with the Heat, 2012 and 2013, the FIBA Champions League in 2019 with Italy's Virtus Bologna, and now in the Big Three. Chalmers' three-pointer with 2.1 seconds remaining in the 2008 NCAA title game against the Memphis Tigers tied the game and sent it to overtime, where the Jayhawks took control. Not the first time he's done that. Won the 2008 championship for Kansas with a three-pointer. Used to tell LeBron and D-Wade he was the best shot on the team, a social media user wrote. Another one said, "Mario Chalmers always been a winner, Kansas, Miami Heat, and now in the Big Three. Winner at every level," a poster noted. A fourth X-user echoed a similar sentiment, noting, "Dude has won a championship at every level." It will definitely be interesting to see where Chalmers will play next, but considering his track record, it's safe to expect him to always go for the title. As questions persist about how Jaime Jaquez Jr. fits the long-term plans formulated by the Miami Heat, one truth has been steadily overlooked. He's already begun to put it all together. It's a development that requires a degree of nuance, but it's a captivating fact that must be considered. Jaquez will need to sustain the form that he achieved, but he built momentum toward a significant leap in 2025-26 after the new year began. Jaquez finished 4th in voting for Rookie of the Year in 2023-24, but struggled to secure consistent playing time in 2024-25. He averaged just 20.7 minutes per game, which marked a sharp decline from the 28.2 he played as a rookie. The most common explanation for why Jaquez's minutes were cut was the fact that he shot just 31.1% from beyond the arc, down from his already inefficient 32.2% shooting in 2023-24. The quiet story from the second half of the 2024-25 season, however, was Jaquez's profound leap forward as a shooter. It was right in line with a clear all-around improvement that showcased the extreme nature of his untapped potential. That's great news for the Heat, which have a valid reason to believe that Jaquez can make the leap in year 3 and live up to his potential as one of the most well-rounded young players in the NBA. Jaime Jaquez Jr. quietly found his jumper in 2025. Jaquez was objectively horrendous from beyond the arc during the 2024 calendar year, particularly during the 2024-25 season. He averaged 8.6 points in 21.5 minutes per game, while shooting 41.6% from the field and 25.5% from beyond the arc through December 31st. After January 1st, however, Jacques averaged 8.7 points in 20.3 minutes per game, while shooting 49.4% from the field and 35.9% from distance. The increase in efficiency from Jacques inevitably coincided with a stellar display of his all-around ability. His averages during that time translated to marks of 15.4 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 2.3 offensive boards, 1.4 steals, and 1.0 three-point field goals made per 36 minutes. That level of all-around production is the epitome of how Jacques secured all-rookie first-team recognition in 2023-24, by doing a bit of everything. Jacques's marquee performances included posting 41 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, and 16 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 steals, and a block. Beyond the peaks, however, was a more focused approach on executing in the manner in which his skill set permits. Jacques picked his spots as a shooter, prioritizing more of a downhill style of play, a wise decision considering he shot 51.3% on an average of 10.8 drives per 36 minutes in 2024-25. As the Heat prepare for their first full season without Jimmy Butler, they must keep Jacques's progress in mind. If he can sustain this efficient level of shooting, albeit with a limited volume distribution, Miami can turn that development into a new starting caliber player. It's an ambitious dream, of course, but Jacques proved during the first half of 2025 that he has all of the tools to be a high-level all-around player, jump shot included. The New York Knicks got to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time this century during the 2025 NBA playoffs. By not getting over the top and head coach Tom Thibodeau being fired, though, the roster is closer to implosion than being locked in place. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. Not if the Knicks can land a generational superstar like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey came up with a massive 5-team blockbuster trade that'd send the Greek Freak to the Big Apple, Karl-Anthony Towns to the Miami Heat, Lauri Markkanen to the San Antonio Spurs, and a package of Keldon Johnson, Bobby Portis, Jeremy Sochan, Tyler Kolek, a 2029 first-round pick from San Antonio, and a 2031 first-round pick from San Antonio to the Utah Jazz. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, their return haul for Antetokounmpo is massive. Andrew Wiggins, Terry Rozier, Harrison Barnes, a 2026 first-round pick from New York via Washington, a 2030 first-round pick from Miami, a 2030 first-round pick swap from New York, a 2032 first-round pick swap from New York, a 2032 first-round pick from Miami, a top 50 protected 2031 second-round pick from Utah, and 3 second-round picks from New York. Who says no? Probably the Spurs. 2 first-round picks, Sochan and Johnson, are a drastic overpay for Markkanen at this stage. At an AAV of around $50 million, Markkanen's inefficiency makes him a bad contract. Not one to give up this much for. San Antonio would be better off staying the course. Every other team would benefit from this trade, though, of course, in Milwaukee's case, only if they have no other choice but to trade Antetokounmpo. That depends on how upset he is with the team stretching and waiving Damian Lillard's contract to sign Myles Turner in free agency.